time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Yo, don't be wasting the time. Yo, get erased from the line. Yo, lights and the cameras are flashing, fans on their feet and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. L, this is Friday Night Football.
Welcome to South Florida, host of Super Bowl 44 and Lingerie Bowl 7. Both of these Florida teams will be competing tonight for a chance to play in Lingerie Bowl 7 and bragging rights for their state. Well, as you can see, Chicago's already clinched, and now the chase is on for the number 2 seed between these two teams tonight. Tampa will not only have to win, but win by at least 16 points to beat out Miami for that number 2 seed due to the three-way Miami, Philly, and Tampa tie. The league's point differential system comes into play. And now time for our keys to the game. First of all, Miami's aerosol. There is no better quarterback to wide receiver combination than Miami's Ananka Dixon to Tina Calcavelli. Look for them to connect early and often. Tampa's front line is terrific. Tampa's Gorman, Powers, and Small, the best front line in the league, with incredible speed and aggression at the point of attack. Gorman just anchors that group. Hey, how about a quarterback controversy? Who's the starting QB? Well, we got a controversy right here in the LFL and right here in Tampa. Jen Myers, considered to have one of the best arms in the league, went down earlier this year and was replaced by Denisha Crawford, who has excelled, forcing a very interesting decision tonight by head coach Murphy as to who will start. Myers has a better arm, but Crawford's got the more complete game. All right, Tampa and Miami, we're just about set for the kickoff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy LFL Friday Night Football. All right, Tampa and Miami, we're just about set for the kickoff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy LFL Friday Night Football. Men, finally a reason to love shopping. Log on to LFLshop.com for your favorite LFL team gear and merchandise. For the LFL fan on the go, simply go to LFLUS.com and download your favorite player and team applications. LFL Mobile, where true fantasy football meets your handset. Welcome back. Set for the kickoff. Tina Calcavelli will kick. She's the terrific wide receiver and defensive back for Miami. Liz Gorman back deep to receive. And that's a heck of a kick. Gorman about 5 yards deep in the end zone. Brings it out across the 5, makes a nice move to the 10, fumble the football, and it's out to about the 14. And I'm not sure what I saw there. As she's bringing it around, I wonder what caused the fumble. Let's see if we get a great shot of it here. Here's Gorman. Oh, she gets kicked. The kicker, Tina Calcavelli, with a leg whip on the ball carrier. Oh, my. Well, Denisha Crawford has been very good. Brandis Lee is one of those great receivers. Tiffany Powers can run it. This is a very well-balanced team. Liz Gorman is just outstanding as a lineman and can really make things happen. Very interesting now, because Crawford has been great at quarterback. She's the number 1 ranked QB in the league, a 158.3 rating. She's 19 of 24 for 3 touchdowns. And she hands the first ball off. That's Lee, who cuts across the middle, and she's going to get about 10 yards on the play. Thompson with the tackle, and that does get a first down. First play just underway here to see who is going to be the other semifinalist with Chicago. Motion. Fakes a give, goes across, into Miami territory. That's Tiffany Powers, and Powers is just tough. She's the captain of this team. Number 2 rusher, a 9.8 average on the season. Number 2 in the LFL. Gonna bring up second down here. Crawford is got a great arm. Here's that motion that they like to use so much. Now we get trips to the left side. Crawford looks over the defense. Fades, throws left side. That's Lee who's got it. Lee's inside the 10. She's to the 5, and she is in. Touchdown, an early touchdown. Very strong. Tampa, the breeze with a nice touchdown. And what she got again is what we've talked about so often. She got the great blocking up the field. Fans having a great time at these games. They always do. Tara Turley is outstanding. She is one of those that can flat play. And then Mascaro is a two-way player. She can catch football and she plays great up front. Tampa going for one. They've really loaded up the right side. Crawford, look for her to follow those blockers. She does, comes around the right side. Great penetration, and the extra point is no good. Very strong defensive penetration right up the middle. And that extra point is no good. Very strong, and that's one of the things that Miami can do. Miami not known as a defensive team at all. Tampa, boy, I tell you what, defensively, this is a great team. Number 3 in the league, 126 yards a game. They've only allowed 8 touchdowns. That's second. Ananka Dixon is a quarterback that can flat throw it, and Tina Calcavelli can catch it. She's got the best hands in the league, not only as a wide receiver, but also as a defensive back. Morgan McGrath is a running back. Don't forget about her. Here's Dixon. She'll fade back. First play, looking long, throws, and it is picked off. Liz Gorman's got it. Gorman with a tough catch, picks it off, and Tampa's rolling here early. Dixon fades back, didn't quite put enough on this one. She had a receiver, Calcavelli was behind everybody, but Gorman played that very well, and Tampa gets it right back. She's having fun already. All right, already up 6-0. Tampa gets it right back. Receivers split to both sides. Crawford has motion going. Fakes to give one way. Here comes Lee. She's into Miami territory. Oh, and a tough tackle. And then a little trash talking after the tackle. That's Calcavelli who made the tackle. Remember, she had the leg whip on the kickoff return. Gain of about 6, make it second and a long 4. And Crawford brings everybody in, tells him to play. Boy, she played well. And the thing about Crawford is that she can throw it and she can run it. She's in the shotgun, gets motion coming to the near side. Handoff, that's Powers. Powers motors ahead. She's down near the 10-yard line. Tiffany Powers broke one tackle and then just rolled forward. And that's a first down. Watch her little cutback right here. And that's been the big part of running the ball this year. Is the ability to make that quick cutback. Tampa very quick also up to the line of scrimmage. Motion goes away. Crawford back by herself. Throws left side. That pass is caught. Powers. Powers motors ahead. And I don't think she got in. Yeah, they're going to mark her just shy. Inside the 5, down about the 2. Taylor Thompson and Tina Calcavelli are 2 very dangerous safeties. When you throw deep, Calcavelli especially has got just terrific hands and can pick off anything. She's leading the league in interceptions. Crawford takes her time. Miami's second drive, they scored a 6 on the first, were not successful in that extra point, and now trying for their second touchdown of the game. Look at this motion. They get people going everywhere. Crawford comes up under center. Handoff goes to the right side. Powers, and she is in for the touchdown. Tiffany Powers, a 3-yard run, and very quickly it is 12-0 Tampa. Tampa's a team. Tampa could be 3-0 at this point in time. They just have shot themselves in the foot, haven't quite been able to achieve what they set out to do. They've gotten very close, but haven't quite been able to do what they needed to do. And she got in pretty easily there. The extra point attempt. And the big key on this is that initial block. If you can get the initial block on the defender, you've only got to go 2 yards. Crawford looks like she's coming to the right side again. She is, and there's the blocking. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. They did a terrific job of just that initial surge. It doesn't have to be a long block. You don't have to block 4, 5, 6 yards down the field. It's that initial 1 or 2 yard push, and Tampa is up early, 13-0. Now Miami needs an answer. Miami could use a long possession here and an answer. The thing Miami's kind of lacked this year is that good running game. Naka Dixon can play the ball. And they've got pretty good wide receivers. Not just Calcavelli. They can catch the football. Dixon comes out here. Handoff. That's Stevens with it. She's got some traffic. Turns the corner. Oh, a tough hit. Liz Gorman just hammered her into the sideboard. And Gorman's having a great time. She was celebrating early and often. It's a nice run. Stevens comes around the outside and watch Gorman. Gorman was setting her up the whole way, got her in her sights and just hammered her into that sideboard. Gain of 7, make it 2nd down and 3. Yeah, there's Gorman. Plays both ways. Liz Gorman can play this game. 2nd and right about 3. Dixon fades back. Now she's going to run it herself. Stuttered a little bit. Now she's in trouble. Look out. Here comes the whole Tampa defense. And Dixon, we'll see where they mark her. Looks like it's going to be right about the 21-yard line. Loss of a long yard. And make it 3rd down. And we got a timeout on the field. 13-0 our score. Tampa with the lead. 11:49 left in the half. We'll take a break. LFL Friday Night Football. Welcome back to Miami. 13-0 Tampa here early. Tampa has just kicked Miami in the teeth to start this game, including an Ananka Dixon interception by Liz Gorman. Now it's 3rd and 4. Dixon fades back. She wants to throw. Now flushed out of the pocket. She's going to tuck it and run. She's across midfield. She's got a 1st down and more. Finally driven down by Gorman at about the Tampa 15-yard line. Let's call that a 14-yard run by Ananka Dixon, and that's a big, big 1st down. You sure don't want to go 4th down with this Tampa defense. And the Miami offense is good. They're the number 2 ranked offense in the league behind guess who? Behind Tampa. But what they do is they throw it very well. They only rush for about 87 yards a game. Dixon turns around, and I don't know what this is. Now it's going to be a quarterback keeper. She's got a nice room to run, and then she's hammered again. Liz Gorman is terrific. Gorman is a one-person defense back there. She's hitting everybody that moves, and here she is, Liz Gorman. The heartbeat of this Tampa defense is number 1, Gorman. Player of the year on the defensive side, she's certainly a candidate. She can pursue and lay that lumber. Look for her to make a real impact, just like she's already done. 2nd down, let's call it 2nd and 6. Now Deuce backfield behind Dixon. Dixon fades back, gives it to Stevens. She runs along the right side, and she's going nowhere. Bennett was right there to make the tackle for Tampa. Stevens was going nowhere. And now, this is what you don't want against this team. Tampa is so good, and a big part of that is Gorman, who we've already talked a lot about. But this is a big, long third down. 3rd and 6. And these are the kind of situations that Tampa can they can really take off here. They can play smash mouth. Look at this, the full house backfield. You don't see this in the LFL very often. Dixon, it's the hidden ball trick. Who's got it? There she comes. And going to get just inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Tackled by Heather Hart. As Tina Cacavelli. And now it's 4th down. 4th and 5. And that play really didn't work. Bob Yuko was looking for big yardage on that. That's one of his pet plays. And now it's 4th down. Dixon. Again with 2 backs behind her. Miami gets set. Dixon fakes the handoff, now rolls out to the right side. She's going to keep it. She's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown. Ananka Dixon gets in and puts 6 on the board. And look at Dixon. She's over there trying to fire these fans up. A Miami touchdown. Watch Dixon here. Just kind of a little delay, fakes the handoff, waits, and then goes outside. There's a really nice block. That was the block that took out 2 defenders and allows Dixon to get into the end zone.
You had the little shuttle run. Everything was a run.
Here the officials on our wired up.
Legal formation, offense. They did not throw the ball within 1 series of 4 downs. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
How about that? So not only do you take a touchdown off the board, now you've got a 4th and 10. You had a 4th and 5, now it's 4th and 10. Because again, every 4-down series, when it's a 4-down actual series, as this one was, you've got to throw the football. So now, Tampa, 2 on 4th and 10, knows that Miami's got to throw the football. This sets up very well for this Tampa defense. Tampa's number 3 ranked defense in the league. They've only given up 8 touchdowns on the year. That's 2nd in the LFL. Miami, on the other hand, has scored 14 touchdowns. All right, 4th and 10. Remember, Dixon absolutely has to throw the football this time. Receivers split to both sides. Dixon fades back. Really doesn't have any pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Both receivers, all 3 receivers were down. Finally, she'll throw it, and it's incomplete. Tampa will take over on downs. And Liz Gorman is down. Oh, that's not Gorman. I thought that was number 1. That would have been serious problems. Catch the Thunder there over to help out. We can't see the number. Looking at that right leg. And while they do that, let's take a break. We'll take a timeout and come right back. 13-0 Tampa, and they've got the football. We'll talk about it when we come back. This is LFL Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome back. Well, Miami is in serious trouble. Not only is it 13-0 Tampa, but Tampa just made a heck of a stop, and now they've got the football. Big penalty on that series of not throwing the football really cost Miami. Now Tampa has it at their own 15, and nowhere, absolutely nowhere to go. What a terrific defensive play. Turley there with the stop, and that's one of those that's highlight film material. Might give her a yard or something like that, but that's it. Second down now. And you see with the penalty, you see why coaches now are starting to throw it more on first and second down. You don't want to be forced and let the defense know you're forced on fourth down to throw the ball. Trips to the right side now. Quick throw, goes right up the middle, across the 20 to the 25, into Miami territory. That's enough for a first down. Liz Gorman with the catch. That's a about 11-yard gain, and that is enough for a first down. Nice little pass right here. Take a look at that defensive, that secondary. And here she goes with that nice run. Boy, Gorman is just so effective on both sides of the football. Crawford now gives. Here comes Powers. Nice cutback. Powers gets away from one, gets away from another, and she's down inside the 15-yard line, down at the 14. Heck of a run by Tiffany Powers, who could have been stopped almost right away.
We're going to go back 5 yards from the previous spot.
Uh-oh.
Holding, offense, number 7, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Amanda Dorsher called for the penalty. So now, first and 15, since it was a previous spot foul, you just had 5 yards to go. First and 15. And Tampa looking to add on to that lead. Motion comes right back by Crawford. She barks out the signal. Hands to Lee. Brandy Lee. Lee gets back across the original line of scrimmage, down to about the 23-yard line. Call that a gain of 6 or 7 yards. Make it second down after the penalty. Nice little run on the play. And the thing with Tampa, they just continue to attack. The thing they have problems with is what Miami's had a problem with early, and that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot. False start penalties, that kind of thing, have been a real problem for them all year. Get that motion that Tampa likes to run so much. And now she wants somebody over on the other side. Forget it. We'll just play it like it is. And a problem.
Dead ball, delay a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay second down.
That's tough. They just keep hurting themselves here. Stopped on the penalty. Crawford comes in, get everybody where they need to be. She is really, and Jen Myers was great. Jen Myers really did a terrific job for Tampa and is a quarterback that will play in this league. But Crawford has just been outstanding. Now she fades back, rolls out, looking long, throws, and that one ended up in the stands. Nice catch by that young man from Eastern, but it's incomplete for Tampa. And it's third down. Big third down now for Tampa, with 5.5 left here in the first half. There's still a lot of time to go. Tampa comes out and make it third down and about 13 yards to go. Now receivers split to both sides. Brandy Lee goes to the opposite side. Handoff. That's Lee. Lee gets across the 20. Now marker forward progress up just toward the 19-yard line. Gain of about 7. And now some pushing and shoving and some talking after the play is over. We got flags down and they had to get Lee out of there. Brandy Lee was very upset.
On which one?
Over here.
Oh, I got 17 over here. One on the ground.
Well, both of them then.
Okay, then call them both and offset them.
Okay, so those are personal fouls.
One
right?
was 17. I don't know what the number was.
Both of them were 17?
Both of them personal fouls. 17 was over here. I just know 17 over here.
And then what do you got over here?
I don't have anything over here.
Then we got to go with only one. I don't know the other one.
The other one was number,
9.
I think it was number 16. It was whoever ran the ball.
Dead ball after the play, personal foul on the offense, number 16. Dead ball, personal foul on the defense, number 17. Those penalties will offset. We'll replay the down.
Well, it was Lee that ran the football. You can trust me on that. So that's where the offsetting penalties will go. So you replay the down. Now it says 4th down, but if they're replaying the down, it should be 3rd down. Motion going to the far side. Crawford fades back. Looks for Gorman, and she's got it. Gorman's inside the 15 and gets a nice shove right at the end of the play, and she's still fighting. And it gets down to the 13-yard line, so the 3rd down, 4th down never became a factor. Nice throw, and Gorman, watch her. She just fights forward, keeps fighting, and that's a very, very smart play by Shannon Bennett to push her ahead for about 2 yards. Bennett, not a name you hear very often, but she's a pretty good dancer too. So 1st and 10, mark it at the 13-yard line. Trips go to the right side. Crawford, hands back, that's Powers. She cuts back at the 5. Oh, breaks away, she's in for the touchdown. Great breakaway at the end of that play at about what, the 4 or 5 yard line, and she gets in for the touchdown. Tiffany Powers, the captain, the number 2 rusher in the LFL, adds another touchdown. Here she comes, nice cutback, and gets away from that at the 5 and just keeps going. Those legs keep surging, and she is in. 20-0 is what they're looking at if this extra point is good. I don't know that anybody's come back from a 20-point deficit this year. Trip receivers go to the right side. Crawford rolls around, and she is in for that extra point. What a start by Tampa. The Tampa Breeze lead this 20-0. We'll take a break and be right back.
This is Friday Night Football.
Well, there's a lot of time left. We've got a whole second half to play, but Miami needs an answer. Miami is trailing 20-0. Now Dixon rolls out to the right side. She's broken a couple tackles, continues to surge forward. That is a terrific run by Ananka Dixon. Known for that arm, Dixon gets about 9 on that play, but probably broke 3 or 4 tackles. You got to see this again. She fakes the handoff here. There's one tackler she evades. There's a second, and that's Gorman, who's a great finisher. She gets away again and just keeps falling forward and gets 9 yards on the play. So make it 2nd down and a yard to go. Dixon with that deuce backfield behind her. 3 minutes left in the first half. Fakes a handoff, gives it to Calcavelli. One of the first times she's touched it. She's got a first down. But look at Gorman. Liz Gorman right there with a great stick again. And Calcavelli got the first down, but Gorman made her pay for it. Oh, she's something. These ladies love to have fun and play football. Miami again looking for that long drive and looking for that answer to what's been a Tampa Bay steamroller so far. Trip backfield behind her. Now motion comes to the near side. Dixon fades back. Looking long. Now she's going to run it again. Look at her. She's inside the 20, down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Ashley Thunder with the tackle. She wanted to throw it and then decided, hey, there's a lot of green in front of me. And that's a great decision. An 8-yard gain, make it 2nd and 2. And we've got a timeout. 20-0 Tampa with the lead. We'll take a break and come right back. LFL Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome back to Miami. 2 minutes left. Dixon fades back, looking, sets up, throws, and guess who's got it? Tina Calcavelli. What? She just got unbelievable hands, and look at her signaling first down. It's considered the deadliest quarterback to wide receiver combination. Miami's Ananka Dixon to Tina Calcavelli. The air assault has lit up scoreboards all year long. Dixon has a terrific arm. She can throw the length of the field, and Calcavelli, unquestioned, best hands in the league. Dixon rolls out to the right side, quarterback keeper. She gets away from one and gets down. It's down to about the 2 or 3 yard line before she's finally brought down. And we got a flag there. Nope, that's not a flag. Okay, that's a foul. 2nd and goal now after that Dixon run. And again, this is where you've got to think, do I need to throw the football here because I don't want to get caught 4th down. Even though it's going to be 4th and short, you give Tampa a terrific edge. Any defense, you give any defense a great edge when they know you've got to throw the football. Deuce backfield again behind Dixon. Receivers to the right side. Dixon rolls out to that right side, gets a good block, and she's finally driven out of bounds at about the 1 yard line. Dixon trying to get in, just couldn't quite get there. Shannon Bennett with the stop. So now it's 3rd and goal. And Tampa wants a timeout. We're going to talk it over. A minute, 2 seconds left. 20-0 Tampa with a lead. We'll break. This is LFL Friday Night Football. Tampa wanted to talk it over a little bit, and you can imagine that they want to go, they want to figure out what they're going to do here.
Move in!
3rd and goal. Dixon. Deuce receiver split to the right side. She wants to throw. It does, and it is almost intercepted. Good defensive job. Lee Zuckelman there got a hand up, and I think got a piece of it. It's incomplete, and now we've got a little discussion after the play's over. Trying to bring Shannon Bennett away. And now it's 4th down. Down 20-0, a minute left, or 57 seconds here in the first half. This is a big, big play for Miami, not only for this game, but for the season. Remember, both of these teams have a shot at going to the playoffs and facing Chicago in a couple weeks. Dixon fades back, rolls around the right side, lowers the shoulder, and she gets in for the touchdown. Ananka Dixon had to lower that shoulder, and that may be one she feels tomorrow, but she gets in for 6, and what a big 6 it is. And here she is again, celebrating with these Miami fans. I tell you, these fans are going to go home and tell everybody what a great time they had. Dixon rolls around. Look at her lower that shoulder and just keep moving those feet. Moves the pile and gets in for the touchdown. Now 20-6, and Miami's got to feel a whole lot better about that. and they are going for 2 here. Dixon calls out the play. Fades back, rolls around, and there's got to be a flag down. The throw, the pass is caught, but it's got to be holding. Yeah, it's complete. Thompson there, but let's see, there's got to be a flag down. There it is.
On the offense, number 13. 5-yard penalty. Play will be played.
The fans are booing. It was one of the most obvious holds I think I've ever seen.
Get a second chance,
So let's see what Miami has here. This is difficult now. This is why the 2-point conversions are so difficult. They're hard from the 5, but now from the 10, well, it certainly can be done quite often, especially with Dixon. Dixon fades back. She's got time, steps up, throws, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Gray Cotton there to knock it away, and the conversion is incomplete. 53 seconds left. And Tampa with a chance. Now, they've got plenty of time. They can be a very quick strike team. 53 seconds left. With the clock stopped, with the 2-minute warning and the 2-minute timing rule, a lot of things are possible here. They come to these LFL games really not knowing what they're going to see, and they come here and they are thoroughly entertained. Deuce receivers to the left side. Crawford hands off. Tiffany Powers with it. She cuts the corner, gets across the 20, still going, and finally down at about the 22 or 23 yard line. Fans having a ball, clock running, coming up on 30 seconds left. Football to 22-yard line, 25 seconds left. Tampa's got to hurry now. Receivers to both sides, and the snap goes over her head. This is trouble, and she is just going to fall on it. Down at the 7-yard line, and now you just let that clock run out. You say, thank you, let's get out of here, up 20-6. That could have been a catastrophe. Crawford, a very smart move, falls on it, and the half is over. 20-6 Tampa. The beginning of this half, Tampa thoroughly dominated. Miami, very lucky to be down only 20-6. We're at halftime. We'll take a break and be right back.
Watching one person make a tackle. Everybody to the ball. Guess what? I'm going to put people in that want to make tackle. Because guess what? We're in position to make tackle, and we sliding off every time, not wrapping up. So guess what? This second half, we need some stop. They're not throwing the ball. They can't throw the ball on us. So guess what? I'm going to put people that want to make tackles. That's it.
All right, I like that. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Huge total yards advantage for Tampa. Passing yards, running about the same, but passing is major difference. And 4th down conversions. Other than that, I love these guys. Tampa dominated that first half with a clinic on offense, starting with this Crawford touchdown pass to Brandy Lee. Miami tried to counter. Defensive Player of the Year candidate Liz Gorman intercepted Dixon. That led to this Tiffany Powers touchdown run. And the bleeding for the Miami defense didn't stop there as Powers once again ran for yet another touchdown. And Miami's offense, including their all-fantasy quarterback, Ananka Dixon, just couldn't get anything going. They were simply dominated by that front three at Tampa. Men, finally a reason to love shopping. Log on to LFLshop.com for your favorite LFL team gear and merchandise. For the LFL fan on the go, simply go to LFLUS.com and download your favorite player and team applications. LFL Mobile, where true fantasy football meets your handset. All right, back here in Miami. All Tampa so far. High end over end pickup by Liz Gorman. Tina Cacavelli will take it. She's trying to cut back. She's across the 10, trying to get out to the 15, and she's not going to make it. She's down at about the 13-yard line. Brandy Lee, among others, there on the stop, and Lee has had a heck of a game. Ashley Thunder, they're playing with the fans a little bit. So Miami's got it, trailing 20-6. Let's see how Miami can come out here at the start of the second half. This is a big drive for them. You always hear coaches talk about the first series after halftime because coaches are going to make little adjustments at halftime. They want those adjustments to work. Again, the deuce backfield behind Dixon. She'll give to the second back through. Nice cut. Oh, she's hit hard. Out at about the 16-yard line. Guess who that is? Liz Gorman there one more time. Well, you come around that outside, and Gorman is going to be there to find you. Oh. Watch this again. Alfonso with the carry, cuts back, and then just gets annihilated by Liz Gorman. Liz Gorman is a football player. I mean, the rest of them are as well. I'm not saying anything about that. Liz Gorman is a heck of a football player. Dixon fakes it, now gives, cuts back a little bit, and gains a few. Ashley Thames there on the carry. Thames gets out to about the 19-yard line. And she'll get, like I say, out to, and Miami starting to roll a little bit offensively, which is big for them. Football they'll mark right at the 20-yard line. Dixon fades back. Now it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Look at her. She's got a first down. She is into Tampa territory, down at about the 15-yard line. And now Dixon a little slow to get up. She was holding that left hip for a second. And she is very slow to get up. That left hip was a little sore. You could tell. She still stumbled just a little bit as she starts to come back toward the huddle. Everybody has the play. And now here they come. First down for Miami. Dixon fakes a give. Now looking long, in some trouble. Rolls out, gets away from trouble again. Now she's going to run it. She's got one girl to beat. She's at the 10, and she is going to be down just inside the 10-yard line. And a late flag goes down. And now Dixon over the top of the defender may have put a knee in the defender. We got a flag down. Dixon got away from a couple. What a terrific athlete she is. Watch this move right there. Last second, gets away again. Bree Cotton almost had her twice. Now makes a heck of a move here. And finally is stopped and thrown down hard Brandy Lee, among others. And watch this. So it's a penalty against Tampa, and that has Miami really rolling here. Clock is stopped after the penalty, but this is a happy crowd, we can say that, but it's also a big drive for Miami. And some confusion. You can see that. As they're walking away, you could see a couple players saying, what's the call exactly? First and goal, football at the 4-yard line. Dixon gives to the first back through. She almost falls coming out of the backfield. The Thunder there with the stop. Down 2 scores here. Dixon looks at Tia Turley, ready to get the snap. She does. Fakes a handoff, wants to run it. Now she's going to throw it, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown. Ashley Thames there for the touchdown, and Miami puts 6 more on the board. And Ashley doing a little dance. And a happy one. 6 on the board, and it's 20-12. Dixon had to buy a little time here. She got a little pressure and then saw her receiver wide open, and that put 6 points up. Going for 2 again. Last time this wasn't very successful. And again, you can see some confusion here with Miami. They're just not sure what the call is. Now a trip backfield behind Dixon. Gives to the third back through. She's throwing back to Dixon. Dixon's got to get away from one. Now look out. She's looking into the end zone. Throws, and the extra point is knocked away by Gorman. Wow. That's a lot of razzle, not just a little, that's a lot of razzle-dazzle. But the end result is it's incomplete. And it's 20-12 with 13-18 left. They're all having a great time and very glad they got here. All right, football at the 15-yard line. Play clock starts. Tampa has it. Remember, Tampa has to win this by 16 or more to advance in the playoffs. Motion going to the right side. Ed Zuckelman. Throw goes to the right side and going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. That's a great defensive stop right there. Little screen pass with a couple blockers out in front that was going nowhere from the start. Miami read that very well. Make it second down. Anisha Crawford again came on early in the season. Jen Myers was a team captain, but Crawford has been very good. Motion going to the far side. Crawford steps up, handoff, big hole, cut back. Look at this. She is out near midfield and finally taken down. And they're fighting for that football. I guess saying that it came out. But Tiffany Powers wasn't letting go. High snap. Powers cuts back against the grain and getting through that tackle right there and just keeps on going. Oh, she did lose it. Yeah, she did lose it. And we got a timeout. 20-12. We'll be right back.
This is Friday Night Football.
20-12 is our score. Tampa all lined up very tight now to the right side. This is their extra point play, and they're going to run it here. What great blocking up the field. Hear the official, easy, plays over. Those little 5-6 yard gains are what keeps your offense on the field and keeps momentum on your side. Very nice effort, and again, very nice blocking up the field and what coaches call long blocking. It's just what they're able to do. First down, Crawford. Pitch fake, now throws right up the middle. It's complete. Gorman's got it. She's inside the 10, down inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. Liz Gorman, who does just about everything for this team, has got them in position to put 6 more on the board. Great second effort after the catch here. A very nice play fake. Throws it right to Gorman, and watch Gorman just accelerate up the field. And it is 1st and goal down about the 3-yard line. Again, they're in that extra point formation. And a fake, a reverse, coming back against the grain, and in for the touchdown. Tiffany Powers with the reverse and the touchdown. And again, Tampa, a terrific answer to that first Miami drive here to start the second half. Great reverse, great misdirection, and then Powers just outruns everybody into the end zone. Very strong. Football at the 5-yard line, and again that trip set to the right-hand side. Crawford under center. Rolls out to the right. She's looking to get in, and she does. Crawford with a good, strong run, and again, great blocking. The 2-point conversion is good. 28-12, and again, that 16-point mark. We keep talking about it. That's what Tampa has to win by. So you can celebrate, but this is where it's got to be at the end of the game. And wouldn't Tampa, a team that has a lot of momentum right now, be a heck of an opponent for Chicago? Although Miami is playing very well as well. But because it would be a 3-way tie, that point differential is what makes up the difference. Ananka Dixon now at quarterback. Fades back, gives to the second back through, and maybe a yard, maybe 2 as she falls down. Belinda Alfonso, again, maybe got a couple, but that's about it. Make it 2nd down and 8. Clock running. And what's interesting for Miami, you don't have to win the game. You can lose the game and still basically win. It's just got to be less than 16. Deuce backfield behind Dixon. Lone receiver is Calcavelli. Dixon fades back, fakes a give. Now Calcavelli looking for Dixon. She's looking long. Dixon comes back and can't get it. Calcavelli has a decent arm, but not anything like Dixon. And Dixon was looking for that one, and the pass is incomplete. Again, a little razzle-dazzle by Bobby Yuko, the head coach of Miami. And here they come. Triple backfield behind Dixon. Now Calcavelli will be in motion going to the left side. Dixon fades back. Looking long, heaves it length of the field, and it's incomplete. Liz Gorman back there. Tiffany Powers as well. They deflected that football. Incomplete, intended for Taylor Thompson. But, you know, we talk a lot about Tina Calcavelli. Taylor Thompson has had a good season as well for Miami. Now receivers again split. Calcavelli goes to the right side. That deuce backfield again behind Dixon. Dixon calls for it, fakes the handoff, keeps it, starts to run. Now heaves it long down the field, and it's knocked away again. Tiffany Powers there again to knock it away. And we've got a timeout. Welcome back, LFL Friday Night Football. Two teams trying to get to the playoffs, Tampa and Miami. Tampa with the football, first down. Football at the 17-yard line. Throw goes to the right side. It is caught. Brandy Lee with the catch. The player's a little slow to get up. And they want to hurry a little bit here. Denisha Crawford, the quarterback. Lee and Gorman are out wide to that right side. And now they want Gorman in motion to the other side. Crawford, high snap again. Steps up, looks, now runs. She runs out on the right side, and Miami's defense read that very well. Linebacker came out of the right side and really read that well. And boy, they are giving Crawford heck now, aren't they? He's holding her hands up like, well, what did you want me to do? Third and 4. This might be a play that they look to throw the football just so they don't have to on fourth down in case they don't get it. Crawford really emphatic as she's talking to her team there. Receivers split to both sides. They almost lined up off sides. Crawford now fades, looks, throws. It's a little dump pass over the middle. And enough for a first down and more. I was watching Amanda Dorsher hold that football out there like a loaf of bread. And that could have been a real problem for them. But she hangs on to it, and that's a big first down. First and goal for the Tampa Breeze. The team that advances, and it's not necessarily the winner of the game, but the team that advances gets Chicago in the semifinals. Now motion. Denisha Crawford comes up under center. Motion comes to the near side and trying to get around the outside, and she can't quite do it. Brandy Lee was trying to do that. It looked like Miami may have come off sides. I don't see anything. And Tampa's Brandy Lee is a lot like LaDainian Tomlinson in the NFL. A powerful runner, low center of gravity that can stop and change directions on a dime. Tampa relies heavily on Lee's yardage and playmaking ability. Crawford gets motion. Now she'll fade back, looks, has some time, rolls out of the pocket, throws a high lob, and it's incomplete. Knocked away at the last second. Nice job by that Miami defense. Taylor Thompson there to knock that away, and it's incomplete. A lot of pressure came on Denisha Crawford, and she finally just heaved it, and it's incomplete. Third and goal, football at the 8-yard line. And you would think this is a place for either Lee, maybe Crawford on a keeper. He's going to roll back, looking to throw, looking, rolls out to the right, throws, and it is incomplete. Oh, my. Tapped away, incomplete, and it's 4th and goal. Hey, how big a stop would this be for Miami? Oh, man. This is a huge play for these two teams. Miami with an opportunity to get a monster stop. If Tampa goes up another score as the clock continues to wind, Tampa could put this thing in the icebox, but so far that's not the case. 4th and goal. Crawford has motion going to the far side. Fakes a give, throws over the middle, and it bounces in, incomplete, and Miami has held. The ball was just a little shy, and Miami holds, and they'll get it back. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
This is Friday Night Football.
Now Miami with it, 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. Crawford. Dixon rolls out. Look, she's got a blocker. She's out across the 20, out near the 22 or 23. Liz Gorman there among others on the stop. But Dixon made a nice decision there, and she gained a huge chunk of yardage, and Miami is rolling. Just tucked that shoulder and started to fire forward. And we got a timeout. Timeout called, still 28-12. We'll take a break and be right back. Welcome back to Miami. Dixon back in that shotgun. Fakes a give. In some trouble and in a lot of trouble. She almost got away but couldn't quite do it. Amanda Dorsher there for a huge sack. And that pushes Miami back to about their own 19 or 20-yard line. Ashley Thunder there as well. Big stop. And now it's 2nd down. Make it 2nd and a long 12. Tiffany Powers named the game MVP. 8 rushes, 45 yards, 3 touchdowns for Powers, the captain. She'll fade back. Looks, now tucks it. Starts to run. She's at midfield, trying to get outside, and she's finally stopped at about the 21 or 22-yard line. Powers, among others, there on the stop. 3rd down now. Miami Caliente fighting for their playoff lives. Anka Dixon with a long talk to her team right there in the huddle. Receivers split to both sides. Usually they've got the 2 backs behind Dixon. Not the case. Nobody back there. Dixon fades back. Steps up in the pocket and now throws, and it is caught down at the 5-yard line. Cacavelli, and then Cacavelli then rolls the football on Tiffany Powers' back. I thought that Dixon may have been over the line of scrimmage when she threw that ball, but the officials, I guess, did not agree. So it's first and goal at the 5-yard line. And our next game, our last regular season game, LA trying to get into the playoffs. They'll take on San Diego. LA needs a big win. Make sure to tune in for that one. See if LA gets in, or is it Seattle? All right, first and goal at the 5. Dixon keeps it, rolls around the right side, pitches it outside, and she's trying to get in. I don't think Belinda Alfonso quite got there. Yeah, they'll say that she's just short. So second and goal now. Clock winding down. Miami needs a touchdown here. It is right at 16 right now. We stop right now. Tampa's going to the playoffs. Miami gets in. Miami's going to the playoffs. And now the officials stop play as we got a timeout in Miami. They want to stop that clock, take a little time here. Coach is talking to Tampa right there. Murphy, former Rams receiver, talking to his team. And what an interesting situation, because it's right on the 16-point mark. That's the mark that Tampa needs. Tampa gets a stop here on this possession. We're coming down to the end of the game. Tampa gets a stop, and this is over. They are going to the playoffs. Miami gets in. Miami is going to the playoffs. And it is goal to goal. You don't have a lot of time. Dixon gets the snap. There's the horn. The game's over. It's a pitch to the right side, and she got in. She got in. Alfonso gets in. How about that? Our final stats, very close in total yards. Strong passing yards for Tampa. Huge rushing for Miami. And how about Miami? They're going to the playoffs. A last-second touchdown. And Tampa may be celebrating and happy they won, but it wasn't by enough. Miami is going to the playoffs. They'll take on Chicago, and that will be in Miami Super Bowl weekend. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget, San Diego and LA next week to see who's going from the West to take on Dallas. Good night, everybody.